So the employee has started, it's day one, and some of us don't necessarily have an onboarding process. We believe it's important. It just creates a different kind of orientation. So in this little segment, we're really going to talk around onboarding the new employee, just some considerations. And really the aspects are really focusing on the new employee in a world that is completely unknown to him or her. Questions to ask. Do you have an onboarding process in place? A large percentage of clients are nowhere near ready for the new employee. And some of the examples are typical issues addressed: access, orientation to the environment, they don't have a PC, a laptop, etc. There's a number of things. Does the team know that there's actually a new colleague arriving? Do they have a buddy to shadow as part of a group integration? Do they know where the exits are, including all the logistic items like toilet security checks, testing for alcohol, etc., like some companies do, before you walk through the door? It would be a little embarrassing for somebody to have that check and they weren't informed. Have you prepared an overview of your department with all the touch points? Does the new employee know how their job fits into the broader company's vision and objectives? A question that's being asked over and over again. I think some clients think that we'll do it in a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks' time, etc. It helps them in terms of where they're going and what they need to focus on. Have they been briefed on the do's and don'ts? An example recently is a new candidate arrived and the protocol is you deal with my PA. And the individual went straight to the executive, who obviously is busy. So important little bits of information, but it just helps create a nice settling in for the individual. Do you actually have an idea of the actual skills in relation to the job expectations? I think oftentimes that's one of the missing links. If your role is critical, ensure you do the personal reference check. Do not rely on someone else's feedback. Particularly if it's something critical and the level of accountability and responsibility is of a strategic nature and but has particular financial implications. Are they aware of PPI policies? And here we're talking personal protection legislation is driving all of the data that's being shared. What are some of the protocols to employ in the immediate environment? And are they clear of the immediate expectations in terms of their delivery, at least within the first 3 months? Or does the employee think they can hang out and just read, do a little bit of research? Is there an actual expectation, a deliverable? And an important question to ask is how relevant is it to the brief in terms of what they're expected to do? So these are just some tips that we thought would be useful in terms of onboarding.